I had to yawn.
I think we just woke up from a nap.
Yeah, together.
Together.
Well, not together.
No, just napping together. Spooning. Not spooning. Fork it. No.
No.
Not.
Okay, can we do over? Okay, let's do it. Hi.
Hey.
Hello, guys. This is Jared Nisley.
And Marshall Mendez.
We're the Shenanglers. We're here to greet you and meet you and...
It beat you.
Yeah, we're gonna beat you. Motherfuckers.
Beat you down.
Okay.
With laughter because it's a great fucking show today.
Yeah, it is. Give me the microphone. Why is it always near
Son
you?
of a bitch.
You suck. You hog it. Hog it.
Hog it? It's like the Hobbit, but instead of a hobbit, it's a hog.
Yeah, anyway.
It's... Oh god, I can't think of it. Oh shit, there's a baby in the background.
There's a baby crying in the background. That's horrible. This is a horrible 2-bit show.
Yep. We don't even have our own fucking place.
Yep. We're just
Goddamn.
doing this at some house with babies, apparently.
Yeah, we're at an orphanage. Pretty much.
I mean, listen to that kid over there. Please, sir, can I have some more? Like, what kind of crap is that? No, you can't have more.
Help me, friends.
You hear that? It's the sound of nobody caring.
No.
Wow, this is horrible start.
We're terrible people.
Okay,
So
let's get right down to the nitty gritty.
I heard in the news today that we're going to be talking about something.
That's correct. That headline is quite accurate.
It's called the caramel or caramel the Caramel Crush saga, because I keep forgetting the name.
You keep forgetting. Okay, basically, there was an
Tell me about this.
There was an incident.
I didn't actually read the story. Obviously, I
There
didn't
was
even
a
know the title.
debacle.
A debauchery.
There was debauchery going down. Last night, I was in Wichita with my friends, and we
Not
went...
me.
Not you, but other friends. It was a friend of mine, his birthday. Eric, his birthday was yesterday. So we went to Wichita to see Red 2 at the Warren Theater. It was the premiere, and it was quite a good movie. Before that, though, they had an arcade at the theater. We went in there, and we were talking about whether or not we wanted to buy popcorn or snacks or something. And lo and behold, there was a half-eaten container of caramel corn sitting on one of the games.
No.
Yeah, so... What am I gonna do? I snatched that thing.
You are the caramel corn bandit.
Yeah, I snatched it and
Jesus.
I took it with us. And
Can
I was
I
like,
turn
"We don't."
you in?
No, you can't turn me in. Somebody
there a
abandoned
bounty?
it. It was abandoned, and I adopted it.
Rich, magnificent bounty.
That's what you're thinking. You're just like,
Oh, the bounty.
The bounty
It
I
smells so
found.
good.
Anyway, so we took it into the movie with us, and we're eating this
premiere.
caramel corn, and it's laced with something.
heroin,
No,
methadone,
no,
method 1 acting.
no. We thought it may have been some sort of sleeping agent
Ooh.
that was designed
Roofie.
exactly.
Oh.
We thought it was perhaps
Forget-me-nots.
planted there as bait to capture
A
unsuspecting
beautiful
children.
woman.
If they
Because
could.
women, obviously, are the most likely candidates to pick up random strange caramel corn on an arcade.
Yeah, okay. So basically, we're like, well, what is this? What is this fuckery? So,
What fuckery is this?
so we were like, what's going on here? And then we suddenly realized this was planted for unsuspecting children to pick up, so that a man waiting behind some bushes that were growing in the arcade could come and
He
find
pops
them.
out like the Duck Hunt dog as soon as he sees you grow.
He does his chortle, and he comes and grabs those said children and rapes them.
Oh my god, did you submit the caramel corn to science for testing?
No, we should have given it to science for testing, but we didn't. We ate it. And it
Did
was
you get raped?
between the four of us. No,
Oh no, it wasn't the caramel corn bandit. The headline said the caramel corn rapist.
the caramel corn rapist.
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
Exactly.
I just
so,
remembered you brought it back when you said rapist. It came back. He's rapist who used caramel corn.
Exactly. He
Jesus,
uses bait.
This guy's clever.
So we're like sitting in the theater getting ready for the trailers. Like, oh my god, can you believe if this
bait.
had worked? If he had actually got children with this and he had actually raped them.
But he's using master bait.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
high
premier,
grade.
like-
It's quality bait.
Yeah,
I mean,
he probably got it, from Master Baits.
It was caramel corn.
On,
He got it from Master
34th,
Bait.
34th and Waldron. Master Baiters. Master Baiters Corner.
Their corner.
See what the thing
It's
is?
just
His
a-
title is Master, and
It's-
he's a baiter.
It's
And
a
he
nice.
has a corner shop.
It's a nice shop. It's a little hole in the wall. just a hole in the wall down a dark, shifty alley.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I don't want to say what the hole is for.
You've gone down a dark and twisted road.
Anyway, so we're sitting in there.
Children.
We're sitting.
Children buying bait from the hole in the wall.
Okay, let's try to regain our composure and finish up this bit.
Crying.
This story, this is 100% true. I sat with my friends as we shared the caramel corn in the theater, contemplating what kind of sick individual it was who had planted it there, and we're just thinking, wow, if he only knew how well it worked. Because, I mean, all four of us were eating it.
He's got 4 victims.
Ranging from ages 15 to 20.
He's sitting in the bushes with a bow and arrow. He's like, oh shit, about to level up.
There was 4 of us eating this caramel corn. Hold on.
Congratulations, your 1 hand increased.
1 hand increase. All right, come on. Let's try to finish the story.
Skyrim.
I gotta finish the story. Anyway, so as we're eating the caramel corn, we realize that this guy was a master baiter of children. Because he really did reel us in with such good bait. I mean, we couldn't resist this caramel corn.
So many fishing puns here. He reeled you in.
Yeah. So, like, if only it had really worked. I mean, but there was 4 of us, so we got each other's back. But then, lo and behold, like, there's this man walks into the theater, has a very dodgy-looking mustache, sits in our row, and stares at us during the movie.
Oh my god.
And we realized...
Now, what really happened is you stole this poor innocent guy's candy corn while he was in the bathroom taking a dump. Because he didn't want to take it in. And he walks in and he sees you guys eating his candy corn. His candy corn? Jesus. You're eating candy corn. Your caramel corn. He sees that you're stealing his caramel corn and he's just like, motherfucker.
No, that's the thing. He had a creepy smile on his face when he was watching us.
Because you guys were enjoying it more than him and he was happy for you.
Okay, but here's what I suspect. I'm pretty sure that he realized that even though he couldn't rape us, he still had a really good, like, fishing story for when he went to meet the other rapists at the bar that night. At the master bait shop. At that little hole in the wall. Like, later on, he went to the shop, and there's a bar, and he's, like, with his other rapist
He's
friends.
raising it.
And he's like, guys, you won't believe it. I used some bait, and I caught 4. And they're like, what? Really, David? You caught 4? And
David Spade. Reeling in the children.
And David, the caramel corn rapist, was just like, no shit, guys. I caught 4 of them with the bait that I got at this shop. And that little hole in the wall probably got a bunch of new rapist customers. Just buying caramel corn and leaving it at theaters for unsuspecting children.
People just happen upon the hole in the wall and they're like, hey, I wonder what this place is.
Oh, man. Why is this hole in this wall? And why is it at my waist level?
Why does it say... Oh, fuck. I feel like that's the best way to end that story. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, none of this is all for reals.
Oh my god, I just looked out there.
Anyway, Marshall, in the land of of myth and legend, there's also another thing called science. And I was wondering what science has to offer us today in the studies and lands of science.
I'm going to tell you.
She says she's here.
They're having technical difficulties. We'll call it that. If I can find it again, it's an article on Yahoo all about science. It was... Oh no! The feds put a ban on rescuing falcons.
What? Why would they do that? Falcons are majestic creatures. They need rescue.
Maybe they're tired of getting punched.
Falcon punched. Okay, I gotcha.
No. I'm not actually seeing it anymore. Oh, wait, here it is.
What is this?
This science is now coming up with some new concepts. The pulsed fission fission, we're back on the masturbates. Pulsed fission fusion propulsion system. That's a mouthful.
You would know about mouthfuls, wouldn't you, big guy?
Torpor, inducing transfer habitat for human stasis to Mars. That sounds like cryogenics, but not. Two-dimensional planetary surface landers. Thank you, science. We're one step closer to hoverboards.
I'd like to point out the fact that we're not even saying scientists.
No, it's just science.
It's science.
Science funds 12 far-out space tech ideas.
It definitely says NASA funds.
Science has granted funding. It says
this
science.
Isn't even accurate.
And segueing from science, we're going to talk about the 6 most mind-blowing things ever discovered in space.
Really?
Take it away, buddy.
All right, number 6 is a planet made entirely of diamonds.
How is this even possible?
Well, it's pretty easy. I mean, carbon is, a very plentiful element, and you add heat and pressure, and a shitload of heat and pressure, and you get a big planet made of diamond.
Basically, it looks like the larger twin star here is supernovaing, and what was left is a pulsar white dwarf, and it destabilized and kept its carbon core. And guess what? They named it Bling World.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
Please tell me that's a joke.
That's not a joke.
Bling World?
Science is betraying us.
Science, why have you forsaken me?
Science, what are you doing? Science, stop. Bling World, everybody.
Bling World. Oh my gosh. There's a planet in our universe called Bling World.
Bling World.
And I bet Doctor Who traveled there.
Gwen Stefani, I ain't no hollaback girl.
What? What about Gwen Stefani?
I keep finding the song Hollaback Girl stuck in my head recently.
It's a horrible song. Okay, you know what? Speaking of music, do you know the song Thrift Shop?
Yes.
It's a popular song.
It's by Draco Malfoy.
That's not even remotely true.
It's entirely true. We didn't even finish our conversation.
We didn't even finish the science.
Oh, well, we'll continue with your thought, and we'll come back to science.
We'll come back to science later. This is more important.
Look, he's Draco Malfoy. I'm not.
That's not.
He's Draco Malfoy mixed with
Macaulay Culkin.
Ron Weasley and Draco Malfoy mixed together into one person.
Okay, that does make sense now.
Yeah.
Anyway, the song Thrift Shop, which has taken our nation by storm, unfortunately has taken the nation's youth by storm as well. And, I mean, if they, just watched the video on YouTube, I probably would have been fine with that. But
you went to Goodwill today, and there were no Cosby sweaters.
No, I was gonna say that, you know those CDs, the Kids Bop CDs?
Yeah.
Did you know that they did a version of Thrift Store?
No.
For the Kids Bop CD?
That's
with
disappointing.
a choir of children singing
Choir
Thrift Store.
of children.
With a multitude of children singing Thrift
plethora.
Shop. A plethora of children were singing the song Thrift Shop.
That word
of
sounds
course,
like a disease.
It's an edited version, but the principal, Marshall, the principal.
What did he have to say?
The principal wanted to suspend them.
Yes, he did.
I mean, the
He
principal
wanted to
of the matter.
spend their chorus plethora license.
The plethora license. Oh, you got a plethora? You need a license for that.
Only in America.
It's like the fridge tax all over again.
All right, back to science.
Okay, yes, science.
Number 5. What is number 5?
It's a gigantic rain cloud in space.
Shit. Okay, I'm just going to read this little piece right here because I think it's funny. Here's another thing you'd never see in space movies. water. The Millennium Falcon doesn't have windshield wipers. The Enterprise's huge display screen doesn't get fogged up because they flew through the space cloud. If you saw that in a sci-fi movie with the pilot all, damn, I can't see to all this space rain, motherfucker, you'd laugh your ass off. Have these people ever been to space? What? Science.
Oh, science.
Science has discovered a rain cloud 100,000 times larger than the sun in space, holding 140 trillion times more water than in all of our oceans combined.
That's a lot of water. And it makes you wonder, like, I don't know, like, that water could be used for something, but it's just floating in space like a giant water balloon.
We could use this water to clean water. Yay!
Or, you know, use it on other planets as, like a source of
Mars.
Sustaining life.
Melt the ice.
But instead, it's just sitting in space being worthless.
Yeah. Jesus, space. Come on, science.
Number 4, something you wouldn't expect to find in space. Lightning.
Oh!
But there's no sound because there's no sound in space.
Yeah, there's no sound in space, but you can
So it's
definitely
just
see
like
it.
a flash of lightning, and then you're just sitting there like, God, that must have been far away.
Science has known that lightning is not unique to space because we've observed it on
Earth.
Mars and Saturn. Oh yeah, it's not unique to Earth.
But yeah, it's not unique to space either.
I'm sorry.
We didn't know there could be lightning in the middle of the goddamn space. I read that completely wrong. That's fine.
Wow, that's actually what the article says. In the middle of goddamn space, the force equal to 1 trillion lightning bolts. Wow.
Or to use the proper scientific terms, 50 million fuck tons of electricity.
That's what the article says. I'm not lying.
It's on Cracked. Look for the 6 most mind-blowing things ever discovered in space.html/ut. Okay.
Don't do that.
Basically, it's near Galaxy 3C303 because we don't fucking name things anymore.
Why don't we just name the other galaxies? I mean, and why don't we give ours a better name? Milky Way Galaxy?
Okay, this
Lazy.
is firing out lightning 150,000 light years into space. That's 50% longer than the Milky Way.
Wow. So
They even have a picture here.
Our entire galaxy isn't even as large as this lightning bolt that's just flying through space.
It looks like it's probably like a third of it.
That's just huge. That's completely.
It's the eye of Sauron.
It's not even possible in my mind. Like, how do you imagine?
Okay.
That? All right, number 3, Marshall.
And
what is it?
A cold star. They did this in Doctor Who. The Doctor.
I
had
do. I
never-
remember that.
He'd never seen a cold star, but it turns out that there can actually be stars that are 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Isn't that weird? And
80
they give off light and everything, and they're 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Cold stars, cold burning.
Wow. Which means that like you could survive that. I mean, 80 degrees. Like
Now, the truth is, they're not really stars. I mean, they're stars, but they don't have the required mass to take off. So they don't have any hydrogen fusion, so they don't release a lot of heat. But, you know, science doesn't have the heart to tell them otherwise.
Yeah, it's like we can't break the news to them, hey, you're not really a star. It would just break their hearts, their little fiery, starry hearts.
All right, number 2, a star 1,500 times bigger than the sun.
Well, I mean, like, in all honesty, I can believe that. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
I've
sun's
known
tiny, but
sun is pretty small in
this
comparison
is called
to most.
VY Canis Majoris. And the sun does not even come up as a pixel in the picture because that would be an inaccurate representation of how small it is.
Wow, that is one ginormous star.
Now think of Earth compared to this.
Oh my god.
Really puts things in perspective.
Yeah.
Actually, it really doesn't. I don't know why people say that. You're just like, oh, it's a big fucking star. I don't care.
All right, the number one
Now, if
thing.
that thing exploded.
Yeah.
The number one, we have found the gargantuan blob from the beginning of time. And that's what science called it, the gargantuan blob,
Wow.
I believe.
That's the science
I looked it
term.
up on Wikipedia, actually, when I first read this article, and it was under something like the blob or whatever.
And this blob isn't composed of jello.
No.
No. It's gas.
Yeah. And basically what we're doing is, when you look out into space, you can see things like thousands or more years before they happen. Like, if if there was life on another planet far, far away from us in another galaxy, if they looked upon our planet, they might see us in an ice age because the light would travel so slowly.
Yeah, that's just how light travels.
So they might not even care about us. They'd be like, oh, they're in an ice age. What the fuck? It's an ice planet. Who
They would
cares?
see us like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But this
But
cluster
we're here now.
This cluster in space is so large that it takes light 200 million years to reach one end to reach the other.
Yeah.
So just to travel through it. So that's a humongous,
The light from
that's
this
gargantuan
thing took,
clump of space blob.
the light from this space blob took 12 billion years to reach our retinas, meaning that's essentially a chunk of whatever the hell blew off the Big Bang. To find it, they used a specific filter on their telescopes, which was able to detect the core at the center, then the 3 jellyfish tentacles expanding into space. They're not actually tentacles, but they look kind of like tentacles.
Yeah, they do.
It looks kind of like a Porygon, actually.
It looks like Porygon. Maybe this is where science got the idea for Porygon.
Inside are the appendages are galaxies and gas bubbles, some 400,000 light years wide. Wow. Oh, the scientific name is Newfound Blob.
Newfound blob.
Like, here's the Wikipedia page, literally. Newfound Blob.
My gosh. Why is science so lazy with naming things?
Because science is busy making hoverboards for humans by 2015.
Oh gosh.
Oh, while we're on the subject of science,
Ooh,
why don't we
this is
just
gonna
quickly do this one too? The 5 mind-blowing things found in our own solar system.
This is a little closer to home. Number 5,
Literally.
Saturn has a hexagon-shaped storm.
Oh, I see it on the top.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, if you guys have seen pictures of Jupiter, you know that large red circular shape on it is actually a hurricane, a ginormous hurricane about the size.
Hurricane.
Hurricane. It was it's a hurricane. It's about 3 times larger than the Earth itself, and that's a huge storm.
Yeah. And this one looks like it is... Where did it say that? Each wall of the hexagon is around 8,600 miles long, wider than the Earth. So that's each wall. Alright. Number 4. Saturn has a moon shaped like a freaking walnut.
Oh my gosh.
Actual name. I love Cracked so much. These are my favorite. That's Lapidus, the 3rd largest of Saturn's 62 known moons. And it has a perfect little ring exactly in the center, making it look like you could pry it apart and find a prize inside. Do you find prizes in walnuts other than walnuts?
If you place them in there first.
Look,
I
it's
don't
Bill
know.
Nye the Science
Bill Nye
Guy.
is shrugging.
No, you called the right guy. I just...
We have no idea how the damn thing formed. I can give you a hint, but nobody wants to hear it. People don't like hearing about God and science.
Oh,
in the
shit.
Same.
One hypothesis is that because the ridge is very old, it must have been formed when Lapidus was spinning much faster and the mountains were pulled up from the force of the rotation. However, that doesn't explain why the ridge is not even circle or lifted landscape, but rather a neckband of spiky mountaintops. What's more, the ridge is not even present on some areas. They're like weird jagged boobs on the waist of the planet.
Okay. Who
All
wrote
right.
this article?
Number 3.
Pretty much everything about Jupiter defies all reason. Why did we say that in unison?
It's
Why can't
cool,
you
though.
let me
It's
read?
good. No. You'll read the next
One
one. You
gosh
read one,
dang.
I read one, we read one together.
This is creepy.
And then you'll read one and I'll read one. See, there's 5.
No, I know. Oh wow, do you see that? It says the red spot on Jupiter is the size of 3 Earths.
Yeah.
I was actually,
You weren't
I was actually
bullshitting.
right on the money there. I wasn't actually sure. I was just estimating.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The more you find out, the weirder it gets.
Yeah, I mean, we already know that Jupiter's pretty fucked up. It's really weird. It's got belts and light and dark zones of storms on it, just, hovering around the surface and stuff. It's just a weird planet. I mean, it looks like a piece of marble from ancient Greece.
This article's talking about the storm, and it says they have no idea why it's red. Maybe it's the misted blood of 1 billion former inhabitants shredded by that storm. All we know is that there are other hyperstorms in Jupiter that can and totally will change their color. The aforementioned stripes of Jupiter altering in darker belts and lighter zones are actually even more confusing. We don't understand what causes them, but sometimes they will just flat out disappear. Now, to me, if this is a gassy planet, I'm just assuming those are clouds, okay? I'm just thinking they're clouds.
Yeah, they're probably clouds.
I think I cracked science on crack.
Oh no.
Number 2.
Triton's surface defies logic. Okay.
Why is
that?
that?
Didn't give us enough info. Triton is by far the largest of Neptune's moons, and as befits a celestial body circulating a planet that has weird-ass black spot storms running rampant, it's a strange piece of work. Although you probably notice that the second you lay your eyes on it, as it happens, Triton looks less like a moon and more like a giant cantaloupe.
It really does, too. Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It looks like there's, like, roads and, like, footsteps on it. Okay, a little background. Triton is one of the extremely few bodies in the solar system that are geologically active. It's believed to be made of frozen translucent layer of nitrogen with a darker substrate, which creates a solid greenhouse effect.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. This subterranean warmth melts the ice and causes massive ice and methane spewing cryovolcanoes, a word that sounds like it was invented by a disaster movie screenwriter. Writer.
Oh my God.
Jean Glade.
It's Jean-Claude Van Damme and
I
Carl
can't
Weathers.
read, alright? And it says, cryovolcano, this Christmas, it's gonna get hot.
Well,
Great.
really, wouldn't it be getting cold? I mean,
So we
cryo
know a lot
is
about
ice.
Triton, creepy place, ice volcanoes. But what we do looks like a cantaloupe part. Nothing, that's what. Or maybe something. To be honest, no one has a damn clue. That's weird. It's a mystery. At number 1, Mars shows apparent traces of life. Wow.
Well, I mean, we already knew that it showed
Yeah.
apparent traces of life.
Imagine the golden brick scientists pooped when news... Why did they use the word pooped? I mean, they've been saying other words. Imagine the golden brick scientists shat when news emerged that large quantities of methane have been detected in the atmosphere of Mars. What makes it strange is that the ultraviolet in sunlight breaks down methane, so technically the planet shouldn't be able to have any. That in turn means something on Mars is producing methane. Geological events are capable of releasing methane, but there's no evidence of that on Mars. You know what it is? Releasing methane? Life. Exhibit A. It's a fucking cow taking a shit.
But that's a picture from Earth.
Yeah, that's Earth. The methane might, of course, originate from some hitherto unknown geological activity, but one that would require liquid water and lava flow. So unless some kind of radically new concept of methane production emerges, it looks like Mars has stashed away either water or life or both. That's right, science, it's saying science instead of NASA, might be on the verge of discovering living alien life forms. All of those shitty sci-fi writers in the 50s were right. Only the 50s, though. The rest are still bullshit. Alright, that's... Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that.
Yeah, I
it's
think
really
we're
long.
done with science.
But yeah,
let's get
fuck
on
you,
to
science.
Let's get on to something a little bit more, I don't know, our speed.
Yeah.
Let's talk about boobies.
I'm just gonna go down to the hole in the wall. I need to get some bait.
I wonder if I should peek in this little hole here and see what's in there.
I should stick my hand in there.
Let's see what's in here. Wonder if I should stick my fist in there and
Oh.
maybe there's a prize.
Maybe it's like a food hole, and I just stick my mouth in there.
Oh.
Did they just give you food?
Oh man, that was another thing we talked about last night. Was we were talking about cops and how they all have mustaches, and then we realized that we're like, hey, that guy that was watching us had a mustache. What if he was a cop and he's the one who left the caramel corn? And then now we can't trust cops because all cops are potential rapists. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
So the next time a cop pulls you over, excuse me, sir, have you been drinking tonight? That's good. That's what I wanted to hear. No, officer, I don't want to do a breathalyzer. Zip your pants back up.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hope I ruined police experience for all of you. If you see a cop trying to pull you over, just run.
Just run. You don't
Run.
even... Yeah. Get the hell out of here.
You don't want to be there for that. The Great Ghastly.
Great Gatsby. She's looking at a naked lady on the cover.
What?
Yeah, did you not know that? There's a naked lady on Gatsby.
What?
Look.
On the cover of the
Yeah,
Great
look in
Gatsby,
the
there's a
eyes.
naked lady? Oh my god, how did I never notice that before?
Really? Lord of the Rings. Fake languages are more complex than the ones you know. Novices might assume that the names of people and places that populate Middle Ages and little nonsense sounds or the markings, but
You're reading too
Hell,
fast.
you
Okay,
can make it through all 3 of the novels thinking that the strange little scribbles on the title page were just fun border designs, like the swirls around the edge of a fancy dolly.
well, I mean, I knew that the language from The Lord of the Rings is real language because, Stephen Colbert from the Colbert Report, he actually speaks the Middle Earth language. Like, he speaks Elfish from, the Lord of the Rings. Like, he's actually studied that language. The same way that Star Trek fans might study and learn Klingon. So, I mean, like...
Tolkien is a linguist first and novelist by accident. He invented 20 different languages over the course of his career, and Middle-earth was just a fictional sandbox where he allowed those languages to play ball.
Well, that's interesting.
He laid out the whole tangled, convoluted history behind the language of Middle-earth in books like the Silmarillion, the Silmarillion.
Silmarillion?
The Silmarillion.
Similarian.
The Similar, which focused on fake verb conjugations instead of orcs, and therefore didn't sell quite as well as Lord of the Rings. It's unknown as of yet whether Peter Jackson will adapt it into 3 movies or pack it into 2. Alright, we're done with Cracked. Get out of here.
I think we've studied enough about science.
So much science. Oh my god.
This has been a science episode.
So yeah, I mean, let's recap real quick. Right now, the thing I'm most excited about, science is developing and researching R&D, research and development labs.
Yeah.
In their R&D labs, they're researching and develop first research, mind you. They only get $100,000 first for the research.
All right, we get it.
And if it goes in pretty well, they get $500,000 and more to go to stage 2. And to actually build it.
Okay.
So
basically, if for
the
kids out
idea
there,
works.
for kids out there, have you ever seen the show Static Shock?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, I have.
okay,
He's
like
black. He rides around on manhole covers.
he has the power of static electricity.
Yeah, he went into a nuclear power plant or something. It like melted.
No, he went to a gang fight. And
Yeah, I
the
mean he's
cops
a gangbang.
like,
He's black.
well, yeah,
We already determined they cheat at poker.
Oh, that was a previous episode. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Black people don't really cheat at poker.
They cheat in life.
They cheat at life?
They cheat
No,
on
Marshall, don't say that. We have black viewers, listeners.
I mean, the demographic on YouTube says they're all white men that are like 18 and younger.
Well, there's bound to be some black people, and we love them, don't we,
Yeah,
Marshall?
I'm just kidding around. I'm not actually crazy fucking Jew.
We're not.
I'm not
what?
actually
I'm not
racist.
Jewish.
Anyways, I'm going to get back to the point real quick so I
Yes.
can finish science. Science is developing a hoverboard, basically that can take astronauts from the spaceship to the surface of the planet, and they're doing this at Science HQ. And I think that is the coolest place.
Hold up. Science HQ.
Yeah, Science HQ's Research and Development Lab.
Which HQ? Like which specific
Science.
branch of? No, which
Science.
branch of science? Were you freaking?
With a capital S. Science HQ.
That's not a
It's
real.
the main branch.
No, that's
It's
not.
the Research and Development branch.
That's way too simple.
For,
That's not how science works.
For astronomical and aeronautical research and science.
Science HQ.
Sinus development.
Science HQ.
Science.
Okay.
Science HQ, everybody. The next hit track on our album.
Crap Cafe.
Thank you. I was hoping you would.
One of
pick
these
that
days, we're gonna start a band just for our fans. And
Yeah, we've been talking about this for ever, months, but I don't know if it's even made it into any of the podcasts.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna start a band,
Called Hipster Graveyard.
and we're gonna release a hit CD called Crap Cafe.
Yeah. And it's going to be filled with some awesome tracks that they'll be released as we go,
Yeah,
as we think.
such tracks as Science HQ and Blackwater Blues and what was it? The Caramel Corn Rapist.
Yeah.
David, the Caramel Corn Rapist.
David Spade.
It wasn't.
Caramel Corn
No,
Rapist.
don't give him a last name.
Oh, fucking David Spade.
David.
I got asked if he was gay.
What?
I was like, David Spade can't be gay.
He's not gay.
Unless.
Unless. What?
He's like, my mind's drawing a blank now that I'm trying to think. What's his name? The gay guy who's always getting the chicks. Oh, Barney. Barney, Neil Patrick Harris. Unless he's like in PH and he's always getting chicks in movies because he's actually gay in real life.
Oh man.
Oh, David Spade conspiracy.
Don't ruin David Spade for me.
Joe Dirt wasn't about the woman and his family. Oh no.
Joe. Oh no. What about the Emperor's New Groove? You just ruined it for me.
He was in that?
Yeah, he was the llama. He was Emperor Cusco.
David Spade was...
You don't know this?
I never knew this. I've seen Emperor's New Groove and I've seen some of Emperor's New School or whatever.
Next you're going to say you didn't know John Goodman was Pacha.
No, I didn't know that, yeah.
Or that Patrick Warburton was Kronk.
I knew that too.
Damn it, you were supposed to say, I didn't know that for either of those.
I didn't know that! Roseanne!
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, I never did the question thing, so
Oh, yeah.
balls to that.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, balls. We're browsing Facebook.
We want
I
to...
fucking love science.
Who starts a Facebook page and just calls
Look
it...
at that, you son of a bitch. Edgar Mitchell, Apollo 14 astronaut looking at the moon. Look at that, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, that's amazing. Did he go to the moon? Edgar Mitchell?
Edgar Mitchell? I don't know.
We'll ask science. We have a cosmosphere in town because we live in Hutchinson.
Oh,
there
yes.
are only 2 of them in the U.S., isn't there?
Yeah, there's one here and there's one in Florida.
Florida, the worst state.
Yes, the worst state.
The state known for public masturbation.
Yes.
And Florida man.
Florida man. Oh, I love Cox and Crendor.
Cox and Crendor in the morning. Best podcast ever. Well, maybe not ever, but pretty damn good.
They're a good bunch of Joes.
Oh, shit.
Look them up. Cox and
shit.
Crendor in the morning.
What
They're
am
a
I
good
looking at?
podcast. You're looking at a paradox, Marshall.
I'm looking at so many paradoxes, it hurts.
Why'd you say it like a Dalek? Paradox, exterminate!
Exterminate, exterminate.
Why'd you say that? You sound like you're masturbating. Exterminate!
I went to the bait shop.
Don't go to Cosmopolitan
You go
again.
to the hole in the wall and the Dalek suction plunger thing pops out and it's like exterminate.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Their eye shaft.
The eye shaft. That sounds like a new product from Apple. The eye shaft. Coming in your eye.
You mean coming in July?
No, because it's gonna be like, it's like Google Glass, but Apple's versions.
Oh my god.
The slogan is coming in your eye.
Okay, Apple, if you steal this idea,
We're not gonna sue you. We're just gonna ask. That
we'll just
you
be
name
proud.
it. That you
Just
name
please
it.
call it the eye shaft and say coming in your eye as part of your slogan.
Oh.
Please,
Oh my god.
please, let's not do another. Oh, okay,
The sex
maybe-
position of the week is the thigh master.
okay, let's not do Cosmopolitan.
Sorry, Cosmo.
Oh, why do you always go to Cosmo.com? Like, it's just the worst magazine ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. No, it should say I with a lowercase I.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right.
The Eye Shaft, the new hit single
from Hipster Graveyard CD Crap Cafe, The Eye Shaft. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a good... that'll be an interesting song to write. If any of you have any other...
Man in your eye.
If any of our fans have another interesting song idea or title, just send it in to us on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, whatever, and we'll take it into consideration.
I think the second album should be called "Don't Get Cocky,"
Don't Get Cocky. That would be our
and
second
one of
album.
the songs
Why?
should be "Natural Selection."
Natural Selection. That's a callback all the way to your
First
your
Orcs Must Die video.
Your Orcs Must Die video
I've
that you
done
did.
a few of those. I think 4 of them now.
You guys should check out Marshall's videos on our page. He plays some games and you
Play
get
some
to-
games, make some jokes.
Yeah, you get to watch him play these games. It's kind of fun. It's a nice little eyesore.
Yeah, it's an eyesore. That's part of the bad thing about the eye shaft is sometimes it leaves bruises. The eyesore. Oh god.
The eye shaft leaves bruises. Okay.
Only in the hole in the wall.
Ugh.
Maybe that should be a single.
Hole in the wall. It will be the next dick in a box.
It's a hole in the wall.
Step 1, cut a hole in a wall.
Step 2.
Put your dick through the wall.
Step 3, question mark. Step 4,
Profit. Oh,
Oh, I
man.
just banged my head on the wall.
Nobody has this much.
Unintentional. Oh, I banged my head on the wall.
Yeah,
oh my
you
god,
did.
I'm still crying.
You're still crying.
The Hunger Games Catching Fire trailer.
Really? I don't care for the Hunger Games, actually. Did you ever read the Hunger Games?
I watched it and I read it.
I never cared for it. Is that just me?
No. I mean, I liked it, but...
Oh, check it out. They're going to be doing a Superman sequel, and it's going to feature Batman.
Oh shit, check out the symbol.
Yeah, it looks like the Superman symbol combined with the
The Batman,
symbol.
oddly enough.
Yeah, who would have thunk? Of course, I'm sure you guys know that when there is another movie, I think it's been announced that Christian Bale shall not be playing the Batman again because he decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. So, that's going to be kind of sad for anybody who likes Christian Bale as the Batman, which I don't think includes me, but maybe. I don't know. I never really watched any of his Batman movies. I didn't see any of the three. I didn't care for them. Is that odd? Did you watch the Dark Knight movies, Marshall?
Yeah. I did, actually.
Did you like them?
I have... Rebecca has the first two, and I just got her the third one on Blu-ray.
Oh.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. I mean, I don't really like Batman all that much, or superheroes in general. But I'm starting to get into it.
I mean, I'm more partial to the Marvel characters. I mean, if you're gonna have a superhero whose power is money, I think Iron Man beats Batman.
Oh, yeah,
because he also has
definitely.
brains.
And he's also a millionaire playboy.
Yeah, he's a cocky prick, and that's just kind of what I look
He's
for.
a cocky prick at the hole in the wall. That's the bar. Oh, shit. That sounds like a good bar name, though.
The cocky prick. That's the name of the bar.
No, the hole in the wall.
I think mine is better.
The cocky prick at the hole in the wall.
That's gonna be
Oh,
another.
shit.
That's gonna be another hit single on our new CD, "The Cocky Prick," by Hipster Graveyard.
Oh, God. Oh, they're casting a new Samantha instead of the horse.
Oh goodness, Sarah Jessica Parker is being
Oh, wait, no, maybe not. I don't fucking know.
okay. They're gonna be doing a prequel to Sex and the City, and they're replacing Sarah Jessica Parker.
Mystery onlooker costs golfer at the British Open.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
He's not happy.
I'm sure he's not happy.
Oh, my God. Goofy critter. What the shit? It's like a monkey.
What?
Fact or fiction? Goofy critter looks familiar.
What?
This remarkable image might have you believing that a beloved An-American... Is that like American anime? An-American?
Like the Last Airbender.
An-American TV character
Avatar, The
had
Last
intruded
Airbender.
into view. What is it? The Romanian amateur photographer. That's the insect. We got it. There we go.
Oh my God! Look.
Oh shit! It's Marge Simpson.
This bug looks like Marge Simpson.
Wait, is it? It's not blue though. What?
No, but like there's blue sky behind it, and it looks like her hair.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought that. Oh shit! Look at him. He's so ugly but adorable. His
like
eyes are so far
I want
apart.
to cuddle it and squish it at the same time.
He has a Facebook page.
This bug has a. It's
Remus Tiplea,
called the Remus Tiplea.
comrade.
Wait a second. No,
Remus
that's not.
Tiplea, comrade.
That's not the Facebook
No,
page for the
it's the
bug.
man.
It's the Romanian photographer.
Add him as a friend. You can do that,
Dude, we should add him as a friend
dude. We
to
will.
our podcast.
Oh shit! Look, they come in color.
They come in different colors.
They're not
these
just tan.
bugs.
There's ladybugs. There's ants. I don't know why I was so
You're
excited.
getting so excited over
There's
these
ants.
insect photos.
Oh shit! Insects are cool. Oh my god.
I'd like to propose a theory that I read on the internets.
About Doctor Who.
Oh, I would love to hear it.
You've heard what happens at the end of season 7, right? They introduce who's going to be the new Doctor.
Really?
Yeah, it's John Hurt.
John Hurt.
John Hurt. And it.
Can you show me a picture?
I will literally show you the picture.
Well, Yeah, I don't want you to figuratively show me a picture.
Metaphorically.
You dunce.
Metaphysically.
I don't want you to metaphorically.
Telepathy.
Stop it. Just show me the picture of John Hurt.
John Hurt. Like, at the end of the episode, it says, introduce... Like, he's facing away. And Matt Smith is like... what's her name? Clara says, who's that guy? Something like that. And Matt Smith looks at him and says, he's me.
He's me.
But he's not the doctor.
But he's not the doctor.
And then John Hurt says, and I quote, what I did in the name of peace and sanity. And then Matt Smith says, but not in the name of the doctor.
Ooh.
And then it turns around.
Chilling.
And then he turns around and it says, introducing John Hurt as the doctor.
What? But they met each
It
other?
does that. He's inside his own timeline at this point because
he's
Clara
inside
jumped
his
in.
own timeline.
Clara
Wait, what?
jumped in. The great intelligence entered his time stream. He went to the one place he should never go, his own death spot.
Oh, that's not good.
And so it had his giant time matrix all up in there, and the great
All up in
intelligence
there.
jumped in to turn every victory that the Doctor had into defeat. So
Aw.
Clara dove in after him to stop him, to save the Doctor all throughout history. Like, every Doctor she saved.
Oh, wow.
And basically, as soon as he goes in there, they're about to leave. They're trying to find a way out, and then they see John Hurt as the Doctor.
Oh, wow.
And she's worried because she says that she's never seen she's never seen him before. She said she's seen 11 faces of the Doctor, but she's never seen him. And he says because he's not the Doctor.
Huh.
So
But-
it's the incarnation between 8 and 9.
Oh, okay.
And you'll see
Wait a
that as
second.
soon as you see his outfit. It's Chris's leather coat. Well, for the most part, it's the leather coat that Chris wears. Yeah, it's Chris's leather coat and, what's his name?
Tom Baker?
No, that's not Tom Baker. That's
I
the
don't know
8.
what Tom Baker looks like.
It's
I'm
Chris's leather coat and the 8's, like, Renaissance-y look that he always had, combined into one. So he's the real 9th, and he's the 10th now. Chris Eccleston is the 10th.
Okay.
But he's still the 9th Doctor because he's not the Doctor. He shut him out of his life
What?
because he's afraid of him. He's his greatest enemy. He's always said the person he hates more than anybody else is himself, and now we're finding out why. And I think after... What's going to happen is they're going to have the 50th in November, 23rd, I think. Is the 50th anniversary special with John Hurt, David Tennant, Billy Piper, Matt Smith, and Jenna Louise Coleman. And some other people, too. But I think that's only happening because he's still in his own time stream. So technically he can see past versions of himself.
Okay.
So he's in his own time stream. And I'm thinking there's going to be like some kind of war that happens and he's going to die in the Christmas special afterward. Or at the end of it. And regenerate. But instead of showing who he's regenerating into, or even showing it, I think the next season is going to be John Hurt's season. It's going to be the history of the Time War and what happened during it and what led up to him regenerating into Chris. I think. It probably won't be because, you know, sometimes the BBC doesn't always give us what we want. But
Okay, I just realized that we've been talking about this, and there's probably a bunch of fans who don't even know about Doctor Who, and they're going to think this is all
and
rambling.
I hate you all. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I love you all, you sons of biscuits. Biscuits, you sons of biscuits.
You sons of biscuits.
I think I said Bisquick. You sons of Bisquick. What is that, Nestle?
I think it's a Nestle thing. Okay, well, hopefully you're still listening. If not, well, jolly good
If
anyway.
not, then you're not hearing this, so fuck you. Because you can't hear it. Oh shit. Aerodactyl plus Moltrace makes Aerotrace, and it looks
that
so
does
scary.
That looks pretty good, actually. Like, normally when they combine Pokemon together, they don't look very good, but Aerotrace looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, it does. Shit. It's sale time! No, Steam, no!
Now we're just kind of perusing Facebook.
Alright, guys. Time for some serious discussion with Jared and I.
Alright, here we go.
I'm just gonna fall back. So the hole in the wall.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. Is there anything you'd like to talk about? Anything new going on in your life?
New?
New.
Well, I don't know.
Or ongoing.
I've still got a little snifflykins. The other day I was terribly ill. I was deathly ill. It was pretty bad. I haven't been able to work the past couple of days. And, but I felt better when I went to Starbucks and I got a green tea frappuccino.
How did you afford that?
Well, here's the thing. When I was in Nicaragua, like, you know how I have that debit card from Subway?
Yeah.
Like, basically, when it comes payday, like, they just load all my money onto it. Well, when I got back to town, I checked how much money I was on. It was, like, nearly $400 because I was in Nicaragua and I left my card here, and it passed through, like, 2 paydays and just started racking up money while I was gone.
Well, but I thought Starbucks, even for the cheapest drink, was like $900.
Yeah, well,
Which is why we go to the Metro.
if you get the one with the stardust in it,
If
like,
you get the one that has cream in it,
if you get the low fat milk,
if the art major is the one making
art
it for
major.
you,
that's pretty much all you can do with an art major, eh?
eh? Oh, eh? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Anyway,
Yemen, Yemen,
I feel
Zimbabwe.
like we
We're
should.
just gonna list random countries. Zimbabwe, Yemen.
What is your favorite sips moment? I just want to talk a bit about sips.
Yogscast Sips, Chris Lavas from the old Canada.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
My favorite Sips moment had to be when he founded Sipsco.
Oh, Sipsco.
They make the finest quality dirt all around, eh? And their company motto is big money, big women, big fun.
It's a good motto.
That's I lose it. Like when I first saw that, I think it started in their Tech It videos when they started making their own businesses. I lost it. I started laughing. I probably cried for like an hour or two because I was just so happy.
Wow.
So happy a company started keeping it real, man. Kept it real.
It's not even a real company.
It's Sipsco. They make the finest dirt and dirt accessories.
Dirt accessories.
I sell dirt and dirt accessories.
Oh,
Dang it, Bobby.
my gosh.
What about you?
My favorite Sips moment is probably when he is playing Dungeons and Dragons with his character Dr. Caesar's Palace, MD.
Yeah.
He's a Goliath bard with the
7 feet tall.
he's about 7 feet tall and 300 pounds.
Cat burglar.
He's a cat burglar and he's an Olympic long jumper.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's a good well-rounded character.
He excels at making camps.
Yeah, he can summon campsites.
He Sips the Camp Maker from Towns. If you've ever watched him play Towns, they made a character on there called Sips the Camp Maker.
Huh.
Simps the Cap Maker.
The cap maker. I make bed caps.
I make caps and
Nice.
cap accessories.
Caps. Cap accessories.
Like little bedazzled dots and beads. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm going to a casino tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Marshall, tell us about the casino you're going
I
to.
don't know what the name is. I could ask Logan right now, but I'm not going to. I don't know the name. It's in Oklahoma. It's a 2-hour drive. We're leaving at 10 in the morning. I'm taking like $11. That'll get me...
Hold on, $11.
That's 44 quarters.
Yeah,
I'm playing slots.
You're just playing slots.
Yeah, that's 44 quarters.
That's all you're gonna do.
44... You know the odds...
Traveling 2 hours to
Do you-
Oklahoma.
Do you know the odds of winning at slots? Even like $1?
What?
They're actually fairly decent. I mean, it's not as terrible as people think.
Okay.
So if I put like $1 in, if I sink $1 and I get 5, suddenly I've made like a $4 profit.
Okay.
If I sink all those 5 and don't get a single dollar, well, fuck, I'm just wasting $11 anyways. So why not?
Okay.
Logan wants to play blackjack because that's his game.
Well, that's a good. It's an okay game.
I want to play Legend of Zelda, but I don't know if they have that.
I don't think they have that as a gambling.
I don't know. See, the thing is, it's not a bar because you can be 18. So I'm really not sure how it's going to be because I've never been to a casino and I've never been to the Pan State of Oklahoma. So yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous.
Oh, you never been to Oklahoma?
Never been to Oklahoma.
Okay.
It's a scary place.
What are you doing right now?
Shut the fuck up.
No, what voice was that?
That's Christopher Walken mixed with mentally retarded patients. Can't you hear it in the R's? It's a mentally retarded patient.
Orderly, I'd very much like to do a cannonball. That's a mentally retarded patient.
Is it?
Yes, it's a line from something.
That sounds like you last
it's from
summer.
Psych. You know what?
You know they have a Psych the musical?
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
the season 8 season premiere is going to be a
Yeah.
musical episode, which is going to be fun. My body is ready.
It's so ready. Oh my god. I couldn't believe when Reggie said, "My body is ready."
Oh yeah,
President of Nintendo America.
Reggie
my body is
Fils-Aimé.
ready. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He coined the phrase himself, and
Yes,
then
he did.
he says it at any opportunity he can.
Because it's awesome and it works.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
totally.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Israel.
Hey Marshall, how many Nicaraguans does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I know this one.
Juan.
Juan. No, that was actually in one of the Yog Pods once. It was one of the top 10...
Shut up! Don't tell him where I got that joke.
No, it's one of the top 10 worst jokes, apparently.
Yeah, but it was Spaniards.
How many Spaniards does it take to screw in a light bulb? One.
No, I was at work the other day, and this also kind of came off of one of those top 10 lists, but not exactly. But I was at work, and they pulled a Forrest Gump quote. They're like,
Dude, do you have
"Life is-"
cotton candy on your desk?
I fucking do, dude.
Oh man, cotton candy.
It's Rebecca's. Don't fucking touch it.
Damn
She'll
it.
kill you.
It says fun.
Okay, continue.
I was at work, and they pulled a Forrest Gump quote. They're like, "Life is like a box of chocolates." I don't know the quote. That's all I know. What is the end of it? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what to expect, or something like that.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and I looked at them and I'm like, here's my Forrest Gump for if you're married. Life is like a box of chocolates. It's empty.
Aww.
And everyone there that was married just like looked at me, nodded solemnly, and then just started to cry.
Oh, you made the married people cry, Marshall.
And then those of us who were engaged just looked at them horrified.
Well, that's not good. Well, then why'd you say it? If you horrified yourself.
I was gonna sing, but I don't know what I was gonna sing.
You're gonna sing?
I've been horrified.
I wanna know what love is!
Can't you tell me?
I want you to show me!
I don't know what song this is.
It's
Bon Jovi.
No.
Bringing it back.
Okay. Yep, that was by Bon Jovi.
That's our lead guitarist. He's not even on vocals. Oh, God. How about we sing a song for them?
I don't
What
know.
song? What song should we sing? Let's sing part of a song for them. All right, come here. Jared, never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna let you down.
You went from Warwick Davis to Arnold Schwarzenegger. You ruined the song.
Sorry, let me try that again. Never gonna run around.
It desert you. I'm gonna stick with Warwick.
Make you cry.
Never gonna say goodbye.
I'm never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
How many voices did we do there?
A debauchery.
How many did we do well?
It was a nunnery.
It was a nunnery.
Oh my god. We were watching, we were talking about Mother Teresa the other day because I was reading an expose on her
Okay.
that research has discovered.
Okay, now I'm not gonna let you get away with this one.
Breaking news.
fucker.
Breaking news.
You already got science.
Breaking news.
You can't call something research.
Breaking news.
It doesn't work that way.
Breaking news.
No, you're gonna...
Science's Research and Development Lab, research, R1. Scientists research, no, fuck it, okay. Researchers, fine, have found that Mother Teresa wasn't as saintly as they thought, even though Hitchens already did an expose, but this time it wasn't an atheist spew of garbage. It was fact. And anyways, I was reading it to Rebecca about how she encouraged suffering because it was Christ-like, and how her hospitals and her clinics that she would found, they wouldn't ever get like anything sanitary or anything like that, or any anesthesia, because they wanted them to suffer so that they could feel like Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's actually what she wanted people to feel like. And so,
She was a sadist.
She wasn't really a great person at all. It's just, she was one of those people that afterwards, they needed someone, so they chose her. I mean, she was a humanitarian in some ways, but I think that even though she wasn't technically a humanitarian, if it inspires people to be more humanitarian good, But I was talking about it, and Rebecca's like, wasn't she like in charge of a nunnery or something?
A nunnery.
A nunnery, people. A nunnery. A nunnery. What a nunnery.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you Regis filming now? So I was walking down the street in New York trying to meet Kelly Ripa for lunch, and I passed by a nunnery.
And it was next to the hole-in-the-wall coffee shop.
There was a hole in the wall, and I was like, what is this doing here?
So I investigated, and it turned out to be a bait shop.
But only for masters.
Only the masters can get their bait there, at the hole in the wall.
At the hole in the wall. At what was it? The cocky prick. I almost said the prickly cock.
That's the desert version of the hole in the wall.
Oh, that was
a chain of stories.
Can you imagine that? You just got. It's like the movie Seven when the guy was forced to put on that little sock on his penis and it had all the like nails sticking out of it. Oh,
Wait, what?
Oh, did you never see the movie Seven?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Toy Story is in the box.
But when the serial killer was killing the woman who represented lust, he forced a man to wear like this device on his penis that like had like nails sticking out of it and have sex with her so that she would feel immense pain and bleed out of her vagina before she died.
Her vagina-ass.
What?
Her vaginas.
Stop it.
I'm trying to open these.
Anyway, don't watch the movie Seven. I mean, it has Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, but it's still a horrible, horrible movie.
It's like that movie, Die Hardest.
Die Hardest.
But I don't actually know which Die Hard it was, but it's the one where Samuel L. Jackson's driving and he's like,
well, that would probably be
buckle
number
up for safety, motherfuckers.
It would be number 3 because that's the only one Samuel Jackson's in.
Buckle up for safety, motherfuckers.
I don't think that's going to help if Samuel Jackson is the one driving.
No, it's not. I'm eating now.
Yeah, he's eating some gummy things. What are those?
Lemonheads and Friends.
Lemonheads and Friends, okay.
It's time for Lemonheads and Friend time. Wait, it's time for Lemonheads and Friend time. My brain.
We're going to be the worst songwriters.
Yeah.
We'll do it anyway.
Yeah, like...
I mean, of course.
Like, oh shit, the cats found a box and they're just, like, going in.
One of them puts his dick in it. Step 1, put your dick in
There's
the box.
There's a hole in the box.
Oh, no. Booker.
Oh, my God. I wish his name was Jack.
Oh.
Jack in the box. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, we could figure it out. Like, for Science HQ, it could be, like, a rap song. Just be like, ooh, we going down to Science HQ, motherfucker. Because rap songs always include the word motherfucker.
I thought they said nigger.
Oh, nigga, bitch, motherfucker, tits.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're a rapper.
Yeah. Nigga, bitch, motherfucker, tits. We going down to Science HQ, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Shorty, what you think about that?
Will the real Dr. Einstein please stand up? Alright, I feel like we're starting to down spiral. You're getting a little bit sleepy, and our lady folk are out shopping, which can't be a good combination.
No.
I mean, they're together, probably talking about us.
Where she has to save money and she's going shopping.
Yeah.
Women. Hashtag.
And Carolyn took my credit card.
Twitter the twatter. Wait. She took your credit card. You're okay with that?
Well,
Jesus Christ, dude.
well, when it's
Gross
just
as
her
fucking
shopping normally, but when it's 2 of them, like, that's just asking for trouble.
I got a flock of vaginas shopping.
A whole flock.
Not even just like
Let's see.
a couple.
There's got to be something. And again, if Simon Lane and Lewis, what is Lewis's last name?
Brindley.
If either
Brindley.
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 If either of you guys ever listen to our podcast, we want you to know that we love you, and you're the ones who inspired us to start this. So if you hate what you hear, it's your own faults.
And also, just for you guys. Eat oatmeal all day, every day, until your poops come out smiling. I fucking dyslexia the entire thing.
Yeah, that's not what it says at all. That's a horrible...
Until your poops come out smiling.
That's not what the quote says, Marshall. What is this? Those little iPhone emojis where it has the smiling pile of poop?
Oh my god, that's a moment. Eat oatmeal all day, every day, until your poops come sliming out. Until they come out smiling.
Oh my gosh. Marshall.
Oh, fucking shit.
I can't swallow it whole or my poops will come out too hard. What? What kind of Russian person says that?
If there's one thing I do, it's blow. Oh, Jesse Cox, your tombstone quote.
We're just reading Jesse Cox quotes now from Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Humor is art. It's what makes the human condition worth living. It's like experiencing the world with your eyes. Act new every day.
Act new.
Act new. Anew, I think it's supposed to mean, but they spelled it act.
If you want to write in and describe your butts to us, if you have any pictures, any evidence, it's for science.
Science! It's a thing!
Science!
You can't say I can't have science.
That
They
quote,
gave it to me.
That quote was meant to be.
It had to be. Alright, and I feel like that's how we should end.
Yes, so if any of you want to send in descriptions or pictures of your butts,
Or boobs.
it's for science.
I'm just kidding. We have an email for that.
We do have an email account for that.
If you ever want to write in or send us pictures of like you holding pictures of us on cardboard cutouts that say like hearts around our faces and shit like that, don't send it to us because we'll probably like get you for, stalking,
I
harassment,
guess.
rape,
I don't know.
pillaging and plundering our bumholes.
Okay, we're definitely spiraling down now. It's time to end this motherfucker.
So until next time.
I'm Jared Nisley.
And I'm Marshall Min. That didn't work. Until
What?
next time, I'm Jared Nisley and I'm Marshall Mendez.
Yeah.
We're not going to be us until next time.
Oh man, who am I gonna be?
Rod Stewart,
I don't want to be Rod Stewart.
John Stewart,
I don't want to be John Stewart.
Miley Stewart,
I don't want to be Miley Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus,
I don't want to be her father either.
Joe Dirt.
Stop it. Alright, until next time, I'm Jared Nisley.
And I'm Marshall Mendez. We're your hosts for the Shenanglers podcast.
Keep your stick on the ice.
And remember, kids,
If there's a hole in the wall, don't go in.
or yeah,
Or go in, we're not your parents.
we're not your fucking parents. Do what you want.
Do it, I don't care.
Bye!
Adios.